So the nights are drawing in, and as you settle around the fireside, your eyes gleaming at your laptop screen or possibly your phone, dual media, right?
Huh?
Right, dual media. We have prepared for you a feast for your ears and eyes, because that's how looking works. Nice.
Yes.
So
It's a Halloween special or something I missed out on.
It'll be edited by then.
I mean, it might come out on Halloween.
We could...
Guys, something exciting happened. We got 100 subscribers.
Oh, yeah. Again.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. But I mean, this is... I mean, that's a centurion's worth. What can we do with 100 people? 100 minions?
WrestleMania.
Right, we could certainly have a Royal Rumble.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
We could have a Royal Rumble. 100 people, you could get them in a 10 by 10 row and
Teach them.
all percentages, because there's 100 of them.
You could have an assembly.
Well done. Well done for remembering things that happened in school 20 years ago when you
I remember
left.
things that happened in school.
Okay, a little question for you then to start off with. It's a dual question. So there are two questions which I know you're excited about.
Very excited.
Favourite secondary Mario character and favourite secondary Sonic character. So not Mario or Luigi and not Sonic.
Oh.
Okay.
Toad.
Yeah, straight in with Toad.
Mario Soccer? Striker?
Yeah, Mario Strikers.
Because you could do a flip over someone's head.
He was cool. Didn't we find something out about Toad recently?
His name rhymes with Chode, and he looks like one.
No. About how his head is the mushroom is like part of him. Nintendo.
Yes.
Oh,
released-
yeah.
Actually, part of his body, yes.
Yeah. Which
Well,
is
check you
fantastic.
out.
Do you know what I do? If I'm playing Mario Kart, I do like going Toad.
Yeah.
Toad is my kind of go-to. Toad or Yoshi.
DK's mine. But as a Mario character,
Yeah.
I would... Wario.
Ooh, loads of people hate Wario.
I know.
Is that why you like him?
Wario.
I mean, yeah. I mean, you do quite like the bad guys.
Well, anti-hero, I prefer to call him.
I know. I was making you sound like a young girl in the first flushes of, oh, I love a bad guy. Exactly. There's,
At least you're not fattest.
I think
I mean, I've been there, you know.
I think I might go Toad as well, but now you've said him, I kind of don't want to,
Are you agreeing with me?
which means I'll have to go Yoshi just for kicks. What about Sonic?
Knuckles.
Oh, Knuckles. I
Love
thought
Knuckles.
Knuckles was the coolest character ever.
He's just strong, pink, and
Yeah.
hard.
Strong, pink, and hard.
So Knuckles to me was probably my idol growing up. Like, I thought, like, you know, other people had pictures of, like...
There's a lot of strange pictures of the Sonic characters online.
No. But, like,
Google it. It's fun.
don't Google it. You
No,
know,
I used to,
like, Muhammad Ali on their wall looking all cool. Like, Knuckles, for me, was the epitome of cool. Sonic wallpaper.
I used to read the Sonic comics, and I actually submitted a few pictures of Knuckles and Sonic and Two Tails because I'm just rad.
Do you have copies of these comics still?
No,
Are you sure?
I still
Are
have
they
Sonic
in an
comics.
attic somewhere?
it might be.
I still have my Sonic comics and sticker books.
Do you...
Never had
Hang on.
Sticker books as well.
Do you have a Sonic comic with one of Lee's pictures in?
It's possible if it was published. I mean, were they good enough?
Oh no! Oh,
Oh, wait. So they didn't get published?
You know, my parents might have.
So hang on,
framed it somewhere.
what, like you couldn't afford the magazine? Like, how do you not know?
I can't remember.
We-
I'm sure it would have been an iconic moment if I did. So
might-
I'm gonna go with no.
Okay. Yeah. Your mum was just like, yeah, of course it's in there. They were sold out at the shop. And you were like, oh, yay, joy. All right, good. So we've decided that Toad and Knuckles are the best. And Luke's just...
I have not said.
Oh.
My favourite supplementary Sonic character is quite clearly Dr. Robotnik. Robotnik.
Eggman.
Robotnik.
Eggman? Yeah,
have
no,
agreed
it is,
that-
it is Robotnik. Anyone who says otherwise is just wrong.
Opal fruits are not Starburst. Opal fruits are Opal fruits.
Yeah, all right, born in
I mean, that I
1971.
don't really care about.
No.
But Robotnik is Robotnik.
So you gone Robotnik and Waluigi, not Waluigi, Wario. Says a lot about you, Luke. Why Robotnik?
Huh?
Why Robotnik?
Because of the controversy around his name, and I like to.
Oh, okay, so nothing more than you just want to have a go at 50%.
I like the fat boys, no? I like the bears.
Yeah.
You know?
I was going to say that.
Fair. Who doesn't?
So have we agreed on 2 characters?
I think we have, mate. I'm worried. Can you change the light to signify a change in mood?
Homoerotic.
Red again.
I was thinking more
Purple.
scary coincidence, to be honest with you.
Purple, yeah.
Fair enough.
Oh, blue for Sonic. No, we'll go back to red. I'm just going to keep...
Guaranteed on the video this isn't showing up whatsoever.
I'm going to do this. We're just going to have multiple... I'm just going to keep it doing that.
Okay, well...
Oh, no, that's really irritating.
yeah, that's really annoying.
I'll do that then.
Last time I went into a club was, Actually,
1989.
only about a week ago.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you bump into your students?
No. I went to Pop World in Reading.
Oh,
You been to
wow.
Pop World?
Well, in Cardiff, yeah.
Holy moly. It's good though, because it's the only stuff I can dance to is ridiculous cheese.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's the only thing you should dance to.
Yeah, that is true.
Remember university was all cheese. It was Baywatch theme tune,
Yep.
followed by
Ghostbusters.
Ghostbusters?
Yeah,
Wasn't it?
Ghostbusters.
Oh, yeah, it was. Yeah, my
100%.
apologies.
Yeah.
Hanson.
Hanson.
Yeah.
Bop.
Classic.
Come on then. What have we got to talk about,
I
chaps?
finished Spider-Man Platinumed.
Well, that's finished.
Spider-Man.
That's exciting
It's not
times.
only finished the main story, but got every trophy in it. It's amazing.
So-
I will be buying the DLC.
When did you buy it?
End of August. I think it was, yeah. But I sat on it for 2 weeks because, as I brought up in the previous podcast, I was a little distracted by 2 Point Hospital.
Which we'll get onto.
But I got home and was gone to hard level at 2 Point Hospital, and I was like, fuck this. I'm going to go play Spider-Man for a bit, and then come back to this, and then play Spider-Man straight for a week and a half.
That's not happening.
What
You're right
even
there.
is that? Is that
It's supposed to be chicken.
is it meat?
It was
I
chicken
think
at
it's
some
more
point.
fat than anything else.
Gristle.
Probably donkey, by the looks of it.
Oh, my little donkey.
Why was it so pleasing to play? What was so good?
It is an extremely polished game from a graphical and game mechanics point of view. Swinging around as Spider-Man, it feels awesome. Every web you sort of shoot connects to a building or a thing, and you can physically, swing through it. When you go through Central Park in New York, you can't really do much because there are no buildings. You've got a few trees, and that's it. It just feels really good. It's very, very fluid. Obviously, it's a video game, and you defy physics at times. The fight mechanics are similar, but not exactly like Arkham. They work really well. Your spider sense goes off when you're about to be hit, and you can counter things.
Does it vibrate the controller?
It does. It does. And
Small
there's
touches.
a little sound effect as well, because the controller does have a little speaker in it.
Does the story bring anything new to the universe, or
I would say if you were only aware of Spider-Man because of the MCU most recently, or the Sam Raimi or other Sony Spider-Man films, then
Tobey Maguire onwards?
Yeah, there's a lot that you know, but there's also a lot that they've pulled from the comics that aren't well known. Like Mr. Negative is the main protagonist throughout it. I won't spoil it too much. But I didn't know who he was. I never knew him before.
No?
And he's actually a very good villain.
And he's not just been created for the game. He's from
No,
the... Yeah.
he is actually in the lore, and his backstory is incredibly tragic, and you feel for him.
Excellent.
To be honest, you can tell Marvel's influence in this, because Marvel did help write the story behind this game, and actually I'd like this to see it as
just going to ask.
a shooting off point as like the Marvel gaming universe, like they've done with the films. It would actually be quite nice.
Does feel like something they haven't tapped into.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it seems like the success of the films, they dominate the box office completely, but the gaming side doesn't feel
Well,
as
they've
if
sold quite a lot on the Lego franchise.
Yeah.
Yeah,
they did.
true.
But Lego does anyway.
Yeah.
So even the DC ones sell really well. It's interesting. Marvel, obviously Disney property, Lego or Lego Games, published by Warner Brothers that own DC. So
I did not know that.
Technically publish a Marvel property.
I
But
bet
the
they
most
love that.
interesting question is Aunt May fit?
No, she old. But you are an older Spider-Man.
Okay.
An older Spider-Man.
Yes, so you're a Spider-Man in his mid-20s.
Okay.
Mid-20s, roughly there. So like 20.
Yeah, I can totally relate to
Really old.
that age. Can really relate to being that age.
Well, no, it's
Does it have any references to the MCU at all?
yeah, everything in New York is in there. I sent you a picture of the Sanctum Sanctorum. That's there. You find you find backpacks. So a reference to like Spider-Man Homecoming, when he's changing quickly, he'll web his backpack to somewhere to hide it, and then go off and do superhero things. You find like 50 backpacks throughout the city that you've left over the years.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, in one of them is a Nelson and Murdoch business card.
Oh, nice.
So a reference to Daredevil, but also you got photo ops around the city, and your obvious ones are there. The Sanctum Sanctorum is there. The Avengers Tower is there, and a few other things like Roxxon headquarters. But there's also secret photo opportunities, which don't show up on the map until you've completed the game. Then they show up on your mini map only, or you can find them before then anyway.
Okay.
One of them is the Nelson and Murdoch offices, which looks like the offices from the Netflix series. Also, what's it called? Whatever it is. Jessica Jones's Alias Investigations.
Yeah.
That's in there. The boxing club Daredevil's father died at is in there.
Yeah.
And so I guess if this is kind of set 10 years in the future, is it? If he's older and
No.
No.
It's set
So
now,
it's present day.
okay,
but it is like it.
they've just made him different for
Exactly.
for kicks.
Is Miles Morales in it?
Yes.
Ah. Cool.
Yes, he is.
Alternative
And I will say
Spider-Man.
absolutely no more about that.
Okay.
fair.
Talking of, my other half is watching Venom as we speak.
Really?
I
Oh, any Venom?
I got a parasite.
Any Venom?
What?
I believe that Lee's word of the week is Venom. I've heard from a couple of people / students that they actually quite liked Venom.
That's because students are stupid.
Wow.
Well, have you seen it?
I've seen 40 minutes of it.
What?
You walked past a cinema, I presume, and just looked in through a window.
Yes, I bought a ticket and went in and then left after 40 minutes.
Because it was that bad?
It was so much. Yes. And the only other time I have felt repulsed by a thing was Indiana Jones and the Crystal Skull.
No, I was just going, please don't finish that sentence. Please don't finish that sentence. Yeah.
Please finish.
Yeah, that film. I want to go back and watch that film. The Crystal Skull.
I have since.
Because it was so awful. I kind of want to go back and be like, no, surely it wasn't that bad.
I found it laughable.
You love Indiana Jones, don't you?
I do enjoy Indiana Jones.
Do you not love it? Do you just quite like it? In my head, you
I just
bang on about
laughed.
Indiana Jones all the time.
No, I don't.
It must be someone else.
And Sony have had 10 years to sort of learn from it.
Yeah.
They've also had 3 Spider-Man films since then. Spider-Man 3, Amazing Spider-Man 1, Amazing Spider-Man 2.
All right,
and
Rain Man.
also they have support from Marvel's writing staff.
Yeah.
Kevin Feige, is it?
Yeah.
Actually gave notes on Venom, and those notes were made public in a Sony leak. All of them addressing the worst parts of Venom, saying, don't do this, do this, do this, do this. And then even discussing if you do these things, you can have Tom Holland for a Spider-Man cameo. They did none of those things, hence no Spider-Man cameo.
I mean, that's
And
just
the film was
ridiculous.
bombed. Well, it hasn't bombed. The thing is, it's made a fuck ton of money, which is really annoying.
Is that just because everyone just assumes,
Because,
that it's part of the...
Well, not even that. I think a lot of people are well educated now on what is Marvel and what isn't because of the new Spider-Man. Mm-hmm. They've gone, oh, this is different. Why is it different? Gone into it and gone, oh, actually, these are 2 separate things.
But it'd be interesting to know, on the first weekend it took a lot of money. Yes. I wonder what it will do in the next couple of weeks. Because all the critics have slated it. So I'm guessing it's going to go really bad.
That's a very good point. And you know what? While you keep talking, I'll have a quick look.
Okay, well...
Anyway, go and talk about your game, Mark. You don't get up to gaming very often.
Well, Luke convinced me to have a go at 2 Point Hospital, which I know isn't the most exciting, dynamic game going on in the world. But I've got to say, I'm really enjoying it. I love it. I love a sim. I love a sort of a buildy, simmy typey thing. I don't know why. I just don't like shooting people, you know. I'm more of a builder, not a fighter. So, yeah, and I'm enjoying it. It's nice to play something sort of quite light-hearted There's some nice little jokes in there, a bit of humour, the different diseases they have. And it's, you can watch the telly, play it at the same time, not give it your full focus. It's just a nice little pass the time type thing. I don't know if yet I'm fully into like the game in that I'm not addicted. I don't want to like pick up to go, oh, I need to get my hospital up to whatever rating. Yeah.
It seems designed to cater to both people who are going to be like hardcore into it or will play it for an hour or so and then dip out.
So on Luke's recommendation, I would say I only downloaded it at the weekend. So I've only,
How much was it?
22 quid,
That's not
something
bad.
like that. I mean,
Steam.
yeah. So already, that's 2 trips to the cinema, isn't it? Really, and
2 trips to Venom.
2 trips to Venom, and I've put in like 10 Venoms worth, if you know what I mean, already. So, in terms of getting your money back, it's good. It's just really nice, and it is nostalgic, like you said, for the old theme hospital. If those are the sorts of games that I grew up on, that and Sim City and that sort of thing.
Oh, classic.
So, yeah, nice, good work, Luke.
Yeah, well,
Recommendation.
I recommend everyone go out and buy it. Although for a while, I'm not sure if it is now. For a while, worldwide, it was number 1 on Steam, which is extremely strange for a very niche British popular game. Theme Hospital was never really big in the US. It was very much a UK thing.
Yeah. I don't think it's
because of the
top
humour. You
anymore.
can tell by the humour.
Yeah, you definitely.
Are you going to
can.
get Football Manager 2019?
I think I probably am because it's not that expensive. 25 quid or something.
Really? From where?
Like on Steam, I think. Maybe I'm completely wrong.
I just pre-ordered it. 10% off
for how
for
much?
32 quid.
Okay. Well, 32 in my mind also isn't that
Because you earn so much money.
much. Oh, it's because I'm absolutely rolling in it, as you can tell from these threads and this fine heading.
It's number 10 at the moment, by the way.
Number
Just
10.
right next to Shadow of the Tomb Raider with its season pass.
So Football Manager new features.
Focuses on coaching.
What's number one?
Football Manager.
Yeah.
Yeah, it hasn't been released yet either.
I guess that's just in the UK.
No, this is worldwide.
Yeah,
Wow.
it sells a lot. Because they're going to focus a lot on coaching.
Yeah.
All I do when I first start a game is concentrate on coaches.
Yeah.
Because I want that 4.5 star, 5-star rating.
Yeah.
Because I buy every other year.
Yes.
Because whenever they try to implement a new change, I notice that I don't actually... I'm trying to chat to Mark, actually, for God's sake.
I mean, some podcasts would cut this because they feel it's,
We're real.
I'm professional. For God's sake. Yeah, because I buy every other year because I don't think the changes are enough to warrant. Unlike FIFA.
Yeah. Like 2018, I only bought right at the end of the season when it was knocked down
Really
to
cheap.
like really cheap. Yeah.
Yeah, because in 2018 they had the squad chemistry,
Yeah.
which I believe they've taken from sort of FIFA Ultimate
Which,
Team.
I'll be honest, is...
Well, this is the point, because it usually takes them 2 years to
So-
actually get something right, because they also introduced the analysts,
Yep.
analysts.
Which do absolutely nothing.
Did they do nothing in 2018 as well?
Ish. Yeah, you can't... I mean, they do give you information, but it's another screen to read as opposed to, ooh, this is interesting. It's all right, but...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you avoid the Daily Mail?
The Daily Mail?
Yeah.
The newspaper?
Yeah.
I
Well,
mean,
on the game, in the game.
Oh no.
I haven't thought of that. I mean, I will now.
Yeah, I give better answers to like sort of Talk Sport or Five Live.
Yeah.
But like with the Daily Mail, and I have gone Liverpool before, so I don't talk to the Sun like we don't do in real life.
Really nice. I like it. Yeah. What do you want to see
That's meta.
from a Football Manager game?
Cardiff to win a Premiership within the first year.
Side note, are Cardiff going to be relegated with fewer points than any team ever from the Premier League?
Yes.
I think
yes,
there's
they are.
Well done, Luke.
By a colossal margin.
Correct answer.
Well done. No, I think there's actually a bet going on. They're not going to win a game all season.
They'll win a game. They'll have to play Huddersfield at some point.
They did.
Oh, they won't win a game then.
They had a player sent off as well.
Oh my goodness.
But yeah, new Football Manager, they cover most aspects. I like it to not have such a big database or taking so much memory.
Yeah.
If it could alleviate that issue, that'd be
I
appreciated.
know it's almost impossible, but I'd like to see a few more sort of wild card things happen. Like, I don't know, but a player is done for drugs or something
yes.
like that, which I know would be difficult because they wouldn't want to associate that player with drugs or anything like that. But like a drugs ban, or like there is not.
What I wanted to see is, I don't know if they've incorporated, but as players choose in different countries because of the taxes, and also
there was a big thing about how they referenced Brexit. And they had like a bit better plan for Brexit than the bloody government did, and that was 2 years ago, and that's still the case.
That's because football places, teams, clubs have money.
Well done,
Britain doesn't.
Good.
The government has no money.
Good.
I love talking football with Luke.
It's really entertaining, isn't
Money.
it? He knows all the words to
He
use.
certainly does.
The Premier League.
Who do you usually go? Do you go Cheltenham?
Cheltenham or Man United. Like, it depends what mood. If I'm feeling I want a challenge, Cheltenham, obviously.
Yeah.
And if I'm feeling, I just want to spend millions, then
United.
United.
Or
Actually,
City or whoever you want.
United is a bit more fun recently because obviously they haven't won anything for ages. Like, you can feel like you're actually doing something.
I wonder if it says just Europa qualification instead of winning Premiership.
I think it's still Champions League qualification.
Championship. Oh, sorry.
So, Luke, if you were going to play the Football Manager game, having no interest in football, what would you want to see from it?
I would want to see...
Hospitals.
No, I want to see streakers.
Oh,
I mean,
good
yeah.
shout, yeah.
Or
I
crowd trouble.
I want to
Have a
see
comment on crowd trouble.
Or
I wanna
playing
see-
behind closed doors.
elevated stands collapsing. And supporters and like health and safety concerns.
So again, basically, you want to play stadium manager. You want
That'd be awesome. That would be
the
awesome.
stadium.
Because it wouldn't just be football. You'd be hosting events. Like Cardiff Arms Park.
Yeah.
Millennium
Good place to
Stadium
start.
does like motor shows and stuff. They had Robot Wars there.
Yeah. You'd have to think about what event to put on. So
Could
the
have
pitch is
wrestling.
Still...
Hey, 2 point guys, hit me up. I got an idea for a game.
Awesome. Yeah, Football Manager due to come out. Fabulous.
So have you pre-ordered it yet?
I haven't yet.
So you get it 2 weeks early. You get a beta,
Okay.
which transfers your data over.
Okay.
The
I
beta.
think Beta.
Beta. Alpha, beta.
Charlie Delta.
Echo Foxtrot.
Golf Hotel.
Oh, Indigo Juliet. Why are we doing this?
Just showing off.
Kilo.
Lima, Mike, November,
Oscar.
Oscar.
Papa.
Elma, P.
Q, Queen.
Quebec.
Quebec.
Romeo. Sierra.
Tango. Uniform. Victor.
Whiskey.
Whiskey. Xylophone.
No, X-ray.
X-ray. Yankee. Zulu.
Well done. Zulu, good film.
Really good.
Zulus.
What you got next?
What are we on to next?
I
Oh,
did the Spider-Man thing.
Doctor Who.
Dang-a-da-dang, dang-a-da-dang, dang-a-da. Okay. I mean, there is a drop.
It is a drop.
In the Doctor Who theme now.
Yeah. Firstly, I think that the new theme is
Awesome.
really good. It's
it.
really beefy.
I love
right?
it.
So
Bass.
yeah.
Bass.
So we've had 2 episodes. I've seen them both.
I don't watch Doctor Who.
Right. Well, you're dead to me. You've seen them both,
I
right?
have.
Yeah.
The
Okay.
only thing I know, how do you spell Huddersfield?
That is funny. Who's on Spiel? Seen the thing online?
No.
Oh, you don't actually know about it.
There's
you
something
just-
about some sort of misspelling.
Oh, because she's got a really heavy Yorkshire accent in real life. So she was on American TV, and the subtitles spelled Huddersfield like Huddersfield.
Ah, right.
Yeah, funny. Right. Okay. First, so theme tune. Good.
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 Oh, wow, is it a new theme tune?
Well,
They always do a
yeah,
different take on it. Like, they go back to the old chords and then add bass to it and a fucking drop, apparently.
Oh, wow.
That would be a very good... where did you go for clubbing the other day?
Pop World.
Pop World.
It
Stick
would
that
be
on.
really good.
Wow,
That's
classic.
a good point.
Yeah.
Okay. The Doctor herself.
She's the daddy.
Very nice. This is interesting, Luke. So, what are you liking about her so far?
She's David Tennant, basically. And that's not in a negative way. My favourite Doctor will and always will remain David Tennant.
100%, partly because of the chemistry with Billy Piper, but that's a side note.
She had weird lips. I just loved him because he also...
gingers?
Huh?
Sorry, carry on.
He brought a real darkness to the
Yeah.
Doctor as well, a very range. Waters of Mars, anyone?
Yeah.
And I could not stand Matt Smith's Doctor. He was too wibbly wobbly, and it really annoyed me.
He reminded me of you,
Who, Smith or Tennant?
Smith.
I used to get Tennant all the time,
Yeah.
but I think that's more physicality looks. I mean, I literally have a brown pinstripe suit that I used to wear just
Just to be like
like him.
I grew to like Matt Smith more towards the end, but
Yeah.
I think Tennant was the one that because I started getting into Doctor Who when Tennant was around when we
Yeah.
went over yours in uni.
Yeah.
And that's when I really got into it, and they brought back the Master and all the classic
Yeah.
storylines and stuff. I really enjoyed it. And then, oh my God, what was the last one?
Capaldi.
Peter Capaldi.
I didn't even watch it all.
Really, I loved him because he was like an old bitter David Tennant.
I did like, you know what? I liked him. I just didn't like the series, the writing. I just felt by that stage they'd run out of steam as a writing team. It just got a bit. I was in need of a significant refresh.
So who's writing it now?
It's a brand new team, all of it.
Yeah, the guy who has written Broadchurch and other things. I can't remember his name now. But he's kind of like a really successful TV writer. So we like her in terms of
We
her
do like her.
I think her acting's good. I think her character's definitely got scope. How do you feel they address the whole, oh, she's a woman now?
They don't, which I like.
Yeah, I think that was really good. There was kind of like a couple of tiny little...
Her first time she addresses it is like someone calls her mum, and she's like, "What do you call me, mum?" It's because you're a woman. Oh, I am. Oh, half an hour ago, I was a mean white-haired Scotsman.
Yeah.
And then they move on. And that's it.
Exactly what it needed to be.
And one reference in the latest one where she says, "Come to daddy," I mean mommy.
Yeah.
It's like just little things like that, and that's all you need.
Yeah.
That's all you need.
So, sidekicks.
There's three of them.
Sorry, I said sidekicks. I mean companions.
Companions, yeah.
Yeah. What do we think of them?
What's the difference between sidekick and companion?
Because they're companions.
Companions more sexual.
What?
No.
Well, she's banging them.
No.
I mean,
No.
Why
No.
not?
No. No. Well, a sidekick implies a companion helps them along the way. A sidekick is like a, it's just a word, okay? It's just what you
the word
call
that's
them.
used. Yeah,
You're
yeah,
an
yeah.
English teacher.
Yes, exactly. Which is why I'm
Companion's
using
an
the
English
correct
word.
Companion.
Companion. Anyway,
So is
which
Robin
of
a
them's
companion to Batman?
No, he's a sidekick.
Okay, carry on.
Which of them's gonna die first?
Oh, the black one. It's going to be the black one.
Oh, wow.
Is it a black one?
I don't think it
Yes.
is.
The black one always dies first. It's not nice.
Yeah, but they.
That it did actually happen.
Yeah, I mean, I presume what you're talking about there is the horror movie lore from Scream.
His grandmother did die in the first episode.
I think they've got a lot of potential. I thought 3 was going to be too many, because there's not quite often there's just one.
That way, there used to be a few.
Back in the day, I'm really interested. The younger chap whose name I haven't got lodged in my head yet, whose name is
Google
I think it
search
begins
commencing.
with an R. Ryan.
Ryan.
I think there's some stuff I've been reading online about him and sort of thinking about toxic masculinity. I know, you roll your eyes. But there was a moment in this where he was like, yeah, Call of Duty, and like ran out and tried to shoot things and stuff.
Yeah.
And it didn't work. And also, there was a moment when he's with his love.
That was bad. That part there did make me roll my eyes. I was like, that is last generation Doctor Who writing.
What, the bit I'm about to talk about?
No, where he runs out with a gun and says, "I play Call of Duty." That was so cheesy.
But I think it went with the bit when he talked to his adopted granddad, basically, or his granddad who's only been his granddad for like 3 years. The grandma died in the first episode. I know, it was sad.
She was funny.
And the granddad was like, "Oh, I'm so upset." And the grandson was like, "You talk about it too much." And he was like, "Well, you don't talk about it enough." And I think there's a character thread of him like bottling up his emotions and stuff and like going, "I need to shoot things to get over it." And I think there could be a really, really good character arc with him that would chime in quite well with the new female Doctor, kind of like a more positive message.
Speaking of character arcs, they've already come out to say there will be no overreaching story arc during her tenure as the Doctor. But I think they haven't said there won't be character arcs. I think the characters' developments will be the arcs.
And it didn't feel like there was going to, because already they would have just dropped something in, like
Yeah.
a mystery that they haven't
Immediately
solved.
from the start.
And they
However,
haven't.
they have.
Oh, have they?
Yeah, when the towels things were talking to her, they said
yeah.
Towels.
don't.
Yeah, they were a bit lame, but scary towels. You know, like,
I sort of zoned out a little bit at that
Yeah.
point when they blew them up with a cigar. They say to her,
Chekhov's
the
cigar.
Lost Star Child or something like that. I
Yeah.
can't remember what they actually said, but I believe that's a reference to her granddaughter from the original Doctor.
oh, okay, interesting.
Because I think that was the name of the first episode.
Ooh.
I'm probably very wrong.
Okay.
I'm gonna look it up because I need to know. By the way, Venom has gone down from 26 million to 9 million week on week.
Good callback. So whilst you're thinking about that, I have quite liked that the episodes have been fairly simple. The overcomplication in the last few series, I was a bit like, oh, just come on, give me a good guy, bad guy.
So who is the target audience? Do kids in your school talk about it? Or is it sort of our demographic?
I think they're genuinely going for family viewing.
Yeah,
I think it's always been family viewing.
except the Waters of Mars, which was genuinely terrifying.
Because I think they do actually. I think that sort of lots of teenagers have now grown up with Doctor Who.
Yeah.
In the same way as like Harry Potter, like they're not reading Harry Potter anymore or anything, but
What's
because
reading?
they've grown up with it, it's kind of like, you know, I watch it, I'm interested in it. That sort of thing is the impression I get.
It's a generational thing.
Yeah, I think
So the teenagers are not watching it again. They're just all grown up into young adults.
Yeah, yeah. And then, you know,
How long has it been going since, was it Christopher Eccleston?
10 years?
2005.
2005.
Longer than 10 years.
Yeah.
13 years, blimey. And there aren't a lot of episodes in this run. There's only 10 this
Yeah,
year, I
and
think.
that actually shows. I'd say the effects are a lot better.
Yeah.
They're doing a Netflix thing where they're conserving the budget
Yeah.
so that the quality of the episodes is a lot better, because Doctor Who was very hit and miss. Like the
Yeah.
opening and closing episodes, which were like usually the story arcs, had all the money spent
Mm-hmm.
on them and looked really good, and then there was episodes in between.
This episode looked really, really good.
did.
Like, you know, the sort of like glossy American TV good, which is just nice.
With a dash of grit as well.
Yeah.
Is it still filmed in Cardiff?
This episode was filmed in South Africa. But I think in general,
Yeah, the studio is the sound stages in
Have you
Cardiff.
been to the Cardiff Bay?
Have I been to? Yes, I've been to Cardiff.
Have you, Luke?
Quite a while
Cardiff
ago now.
Bay, yeah, not the Doctor Who experience though.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was fun. I've got one gripe. Sorry.
Before we move on, I think I'm confused. The very first episode was called An Unearthly Child, and I can't find reference to what those towels say to her. Like anywhere, like in any review of it, no one's picked it up.
Clean me now.
No one's picked up on that. It doesn't seem so. It might just be nothing.
No, there was definitely
Yeah,
something.
there was something there.
So,
Can I just say my one thing?
Yeah,
I'm
no.
getting really bored of this.
Hurry up, Ben. Say your one thing.
I don't like the TARDIS.
I also do not like.
Did they change the TARDIS?
Yeah, they change it with every.
It's
new
a bunch
Doctor.
of stalactites and stalagmites.
I think it looks really just depressing.
Still a police
Like-
box, right?
Yeah, on the outside.
They have changed the entrance so that.
Yeah, they have, which I did like
so
actually.
I like that.
Did
as
like
well.
the entrance, and ever so slightly a different colour. I think, which I also liked.
It's more like the original, a darker
The
blue.
inside the console, I just thought was awful. I might get used to
It
it.
makes a bulb on though.
Yeah, but in general, 2 thumbs up out of 2.
I'll give it
Nakedness rating.
nakedness.
Yeah, out of 5.
Oh, the bare naked gaming, this naked rating.
2 thumbs up the anus.
Out of 20, because I think everything should be out of 20.
Yes.
I would give it 16.
I would give it 15.86.
Nice.
Okay, I'm ready for your quiz.
I wanted to do a quiz,
Yeah,
and if I did a video game quiz, Luke would win.
I would win.
completely.
If I did a movie quiz,
Luke would win.
yeah. If I did a TV quiz,
I would win.
You didn't last time.
Luke would win.
because he's single.
Yeah.
Right. So,
Ladies.
because I hate Doctor Who, and I knew you were going to talk about Doctor Who, I prepared a Who Am I quiz.
Oh, this is very.
Thank you very
impressive.
much.
Call back to Jackie Chan's Who Am I?
Wow.
You calling me a chap?
I don't think we've ever had so much.
He's actually Chinese, but
So much synergy. This is
I
exciting.
know. You want to have one guess?
one
Per
guess.
question.
One.
Okay.
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 We should get a guess. Okay.
Can they play along at home?
Well,
Or on the
all
train,
99 viewers.
Or at the back of the classroom.
Don't do that.
when Mark's pretending to teach. So, first question.
Yeah.
Concentrate. Which Doctor played the Purple Man in Jessica Jenkins?
David
Jenkins?
Tennant. David Tennant.
Jessica
David
Jenkins.
Tennant. Jessica Jones. David Tennant.
Yes. Thank you
Oh,
very
if
much.
you'd have said the actual thing instead
Didn't
of
matter. Didn't
just
matter.
throwing
Jessica
up
Jenkins.
your
I got
mouth.
it. The second he said
Sorry.
Jessica Jones.
I've actually
As soon
wrote
as he said
Jessica
the pur-
Jenkins in my
In fairness,
quiz
as
book.
soon as he said the Purple Man, I was on it. 'Cause
Okay,
it
to be
it
fair,
was-
I wasn't.
Right then,
If you
I'll
just
change
said,
my answer to Jessica Jones. No, hang on, Jessica Jones.
if you just said Jessica Jones, I'd be there.
He was excellent in it.
Of
Of course,
Excellent.
he's excellent in everything.
Yeah, but he was
Yes.
he was a fucking
Was he in
asshole.
Broadchurch? Broadchurch?
Broadchurch. He's in Broadchurch,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He walks around
which
the
is
beach a
where
lot.
the whole Doctor Who
Yeah,
sort of
production
thing,
thing, yeah.
and yeah.
Let's talk more about Doctor Who.
Okay. Second question.
Uh-huh.
Who was the fourth Doctor?
I'm,
Remember, one guess each.
I'm,
I don't know.
I'm gonna guess Tom Baker. No, the one that sounds like Tom Baker. Not
Yeah. Okay. You going with Tom Baker? Well, you have to. You're going
Yeah,
from
I have
the
to,
guess.
you-
You?
William Hartnell is not. It's not.
Tom Baker's correct.
Yes.
Mark, you have pulled it level.
Lucky it's 5. It's so you know.
Russell T Davis
Yes.
was born in which city?
Cardiff.
Incorrect, both of you. Swansea.
Oh,
There's going to be one.
Swansea's
There's
not
only
a
3
city.
cities in Wales.
Newport.
Swansea doesn't count as a place.
Used to be the capital of Wales.
in the
Everything
day.
used to be the capital of Wales.
Okay.
Your nan's house used to be the capital of Wales.
Right, fourth question.
How do the Welsh build their castles?
Upwards.
Carefully.
Moving on.
Carefully. Nice.
Yeah,
It's good.
thanks.
Right.
2 out of 10.
This is off tangent.
Out of 20.
Yeah.
Martin Freeman recently filmed his Christmas Vodafone advert in the village of Holborn. Fact for you.
Okay. Thank
But
you.
did I send you photos?
No.
Oh yeah, I'll have to send you some
Is
photos.
this where you live? Or
Yeah.
something? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Because, yeah.
But which Doctor filmed the episode Devil's End in Holborn?
Oh, what a lovely little question.
I know.
So,
1977, by the way.
right, 77. Oh, we can't go Tom Baker again.
No.
Who was around 70?
William Hartnell.
It's not William Hartnell.
Oh, yeah.
Sean Pertwee. Is it Sean Pertwee? Bill. No. Yeah, Sean Pertwee.
I'm going to give you half a point because Pertwee made me laugh. But it's John Pertwee. So
John-
I'll give you half a mark.
Okay. Thanks.
Half a mark.
Yeah,
Half a mark.
half a mark.
He's winning. Yes. You're half
So-
a mark.
I know. You're once, twice.
2 times a lady.
Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't have half in it, but I just wanted to sing.
So final question.
Okay.
You ready?
It's down to this.
It is down to it.
Is it?
John Leeson voiced which iconic character?
Davos
Oh, fuck. You had it. You got it.
What's your
It's
guess?
Davos. No.
is
Hurry up.
Yeah, it is. It's Davos.
Incorrect. It's K9. Mark, you are the winner of the quiz. Who am I?
Da, 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 da.
Who am I? I'm the Doctor.
Nice.
Thanks.
Yeah, I'll send you the photos later.
Oh, exciting times. Well, I've had a thoroughly enjoyable evening.
So have I. I've learned so much about Doctor Who.
Bang-a-dong, 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 bang-a-dong.
Yeah, it wasn't bad. That
If
was-
And then
you-
you got. Now you have to go. Because there's the drop.
If you are one of Mark's students, sorry, Mr. Daniel's students,
Then you're
if you
not-
have any questions you would like to ask, you're more than welcome to comment on the YouTube channel.
Please
cannot-
refer all questions on Doctor Who, both classic and new age, to Mark Daniel.
I cannot shake my head any more vigorously than I'm currently doing.
Do this and go, there.
But in all seriousness, we would like a few comments that are clean. A few questions, topics to debate. That would be amazing. I mean, we should have said that at the top because let's be honest, people are going to watch the first minute. If they're making it to this point, they really need to get a girlfriend. I would say boyfriend, but there are no girls watching. So
Yeah, but boys can also have boyfriends, Mark.
Yes, Mark.
Correct.
How unwoke of you. Get
Yes. So 19th century.
Disgusting. You teach children.